Coming up on Point News, why two men from Ukraine might be the future of boxing in Pittsburgh.
Last night, the Buccos lost in the 12th inning on opening day in Boston. Tomorrow, the team is kicking off its home headers. Find out what's in store.
And see why a famous Vine kid was at a music festival in Texas. Point News starts now.
Live from the Point Park University Broadcast Center in downtown Pittsburgh, this is Point News.
Good afternoon, I'm Tanasia Law.
And I'm Amanda Brown. Breaking news, the Islamic State militant group known as ISIS executed 33 people in eastern Syria yesterday, making it the largest mass killing of 2017. The execution happened yesterday morning and killed dozens of people between the ages of 18 and 25. According to the Syria Observatory for Human Rights. So far, it is the largest mass execution of the year. It took place in the desert area of Al-Mayadeen, 8 miles outside of ISIS-controlled city, Deir ez-Zor. This comes after the sarin chemical attack that had killed over 72 people, including 27 children, in Syria's Idlib province. The Trump administration is blaming Syrian President Bashar al-Assad, while facts surrounding if the Syrian government did is still being verified. We will keep you updated.
The FBI says that laptop bombs could evade airport security. CNN reported that U.S. intelligence and law enforcement agencies believe that terrorist organizations have developed innovative ways to plant explosives in electronic devices. The FBI testing shows the devices can evade some commonly used airport security screening methods. The information gathered in the last several months played a significant role in the Trump administration's decision to prohibit travelers from flying out of 10 airports in 8 Middle Eastern and African countries from carrying laptops and other large electronic devices aboard planes. A Point Park student organization combined 2 important meals of the day in the name of Christ.
Point News reporter Anaya Thomas has the story.
We are live at the Body Christian Fellowship, where we're at the prayer burner, where the topic tonight is love. We have wonderful food that has been prepared by Dean Palo, and we're also just enjoying some really good fellowship and some really delicious crispy bacon.
Enjoy this time, realizing that you, who are the God of the universe.
The Body Christian Fellowship's prayer burner is religious and delicious. It's breakfast for dinner. It's Brenner. 20-year-old Kieran Delvin is a junior at Point Park University. He is an active member and a consistent participant of each semester's prayer burner. Kieran says the prayer burner is an event you just shouldn't miss.
I love seeing all of my friends here every year. Obviously, breakfast food is great. Bacon is always a de-stressor, at least in my life. And I really love the spiritual aspect, getting to pray with my fellow students and lead them in prayer if I get the chance to do that.
Out of Dean Palo's love for Christ and for the members of the Body Christian Fellowship, he provides hot and tasty breakfast foods for students one day out of each semester. Dean Palo enjoys giving back to the student body, not only by feeding students physically, but spiritually as well.
Keep God first, and you'll know that your path is going to be fine.
Have a strong faith. One that's easy, because when you have a strong faith and it's a faith-based type organization, that keeps you coming back. As I mentioned today when I was talking to the group, this is the best way to end a day, to come together with a group of like-minded folks, no matter what that your passions are. But with a strong faith, it really is. It's a pick-me-up. It is something that I really enjoy because I do see like-minded folks who do have strong faiths and use that faith in order to do positive things in life.
For James and other students, the prayer burner is always something to look forward to. They can count on leaving with a belly full of food and a heart full of love. Reporting for Point News, I'm Anaya Thomas.
This year's St. Patrick's Day Parade was a chilly one, but families still lined the streets of downtown Pittsburgh as marching bands, bagpipes, first responders, and public figures marched down the Grant Street and Boulevard of the Allies. Local leaders spent their Saturday morning on the parade route.
You know, they come back to their same spot. Every year they kind of know where they're going, whichever corner they're going to be on or whatever spot in front of a building they're going to be in, and you just kind of see those same people every year, and it's just a good feeling.
Just the camaraderie and the people along the path, the parade route is really great. And it's just, I love being in Pittsburgh, so it's nice to be here.
The company along the parade route remained positive. Pittsburgh Public Information Officer Sonia Toller said that police made no arrests and issued no citations downtown at the parade.
The Buccos are kicking off their home header tomorrow, but unfortunately lost out to the Boston Red Sox last night. Ty, what's it looking like?
Well, Tanasia, after a day off following a 3-5 loss on opening day to the Boston Red Sox, the Pirates are still looking for their first victory of the season. They lost last night to the Sox 3-0 in extra innings. Sandy Leon hit a 3-run homer in the 12th to clinch the victory. Jamison Taillon threw 7 shutout innings and struck out 6. Free agent acquisition Chris Sale threw 7 innings and struck out as many batters for the Red Sox. The loss was credited to reliever Antonio Bastardo, who gave up all 3 winning runs. The final game of the 3-game set this afternoon has been rained out, but the Buccos have their home opener tomorrow against Atlanta. Reporting for Point News, I'm Ty Polk.
Coming up after the break, see what foreign media is making its way to the U.S.
Plus, see who made an appearance at a festival in Texas, only on Point News.
All right, it's that time of the show, Case of the Week. Why is the Pioneer Sideline the best show to watch on YouView? Rob.
You know what? I don't even like this show. You always argue with me, and I never win.
Goodness, this guy.
Josh.
No, the reason Pioneer Sideline's the best show is because of the debates and the facts. The debates.
Paul.
No. It's because of Pioneer Sideline. We are the hypest, and it's the best decision you'll ever make because we have a playlist. Pioneer Sideline.
Get out of here.
Gentlemen, all good points, but it's because of me, Blaine King, your host. Watch the Pioneer Sideline.
All right, guys, any questions on scripts? We good to go?
Yep, right. Should be good.
All right, great. All right, yeah, camera 3 set up right there. Camera 2. All right. Use the ball when you're moving this around, but set up for the 2 shot just right there. Weather, how we doing?
It gon' rain.
Perfect.
Welcome back to Daybreak. I'm Sarah Mackin with you.
The real host, Adrian Dillon, was seen snuggled up.
All right, prompter. We got everything in. We're good to go? Key Pro, everything loaded. We're good to go? All right. Tyler, any questions?
That shot looks fine.
3, 2, 1. Bring up camera 2. Open mics. Cue talent.
Good morning and welcome to Daybreak. I'm Blaine King.
Welcome to the Point Park Globe, Point Park University's student-run newspaper that's been covering the world of Point Park since 1967. And here at the Globe, we give students real-world experience right from the beginning. The Globe brings writers, photographers, editors, and designers together every week. Freshmen, sophomores, seniors, we have them all. With news, features, opinions, and sports sections, there's always something for you at the Point Park Globe. Stop by the Center for Media Innovation newsroom at 2:40 every Monday for the Globe's weekly pitch meetings. The Point Park Globe, covering the world of Point Park University since 1967.
Point News reporter Jessica Federkyle has some information about a non-traditional foreign media platform making its way into the U.S. Jessica?
That's right. Dutch media company The Correspondent has announced that they will be expanding into the English language. The Correspondent launched in 2013 in the Netherlands and has a record-breaking crowdfunding campaign. They are a journalism platform that is funded solely by its members, no advertising, just in-depth stories that provide information that is outside of the daily news grind. As part of the expansion, they will be setting up shop in New York City and partnering with the Neiman Lab. Reporting for Point News, I'm Jessica Federkyle.
20 of Point Park's top photography students were featured in the school's latest art show. It was called Elusive, an Exploration of the Photographic Medium, and was held at the Mind Factory. The exhibition showcased all different types of student photography. One student even trespassed in a dilapidated building to capture her subject.
create like a decomposing comparison between the actual negative that I took the photos on and the actual building, which is actually being decomposed by nature, and it was cool.
Also awarded scholarships to students with outstanding work. The jurors praised the wide range of approaches and techniques the students applied to each of their pieces. They even recommended fellow artists and photographers that each student should look into for inspiration in their own work.
A Texan festival featured a famous Vine meme kid during its lineup. Point News reporter Francesca Franzalio has the story.
The So What Music Festival is celebrating its 10-year anniversary this weekend here in Dallas, Texas at the Air Hogs Stadium. Right behind me is stage 2, and we have a band called Sworn In playing a full crowd. But they're not the only band or the only fans that are excited to be here at this festival. The first day was a beautiful sunny Saturday where fans crowded around one of 3 stages throughout the day. People from across the world came to Dallas to see their favorite bands and artists perform. From rap to punk, everyone was able to enjoy the festival atmosphere.
Festival's been pretty awesome. You know, we took a 4-hour drive up here to come see some really dope bands, and so far it's lived up to the hype.
I saw Mayday Parade yesterday, and that was like the best set ever. I could listen to that album front to back every day, so I loved it.
The festival included organizations and even a special guest, Gavin Thomas, the internet-famed 5-year-old who is known for his vines.
What's 9 plus 10?
I saw this in the Vine. 21.
Was there supporting a new and upcoming band called Recent Rumors. Gavin is in the Recent Rumors music video that we'll be releasing soon. Fans even got to meet Gavin, and if you played with him, you could even get a picture. So What might have stolen the seat of Best Festival, but Gavin, well, he stole everyone's heart. For Point News, I'm Francesca Franzalio.
Coming up after the break, see how a local coffee shop started political controversy.
And find out why 2 Ukrainian boxers are here in Pittsburgh, only on Point News.
Here on the Pioneer Sideline, we talk a lot about sports in the studio, but it's beforehand when the conversation is actually interesting.
I hope I have enough powder on. I don't want to be too shiny on camera.
No, Trevor, I think it looks good every week you pull it off.
Ah, thanks, Phil. Man, your hair looks great tonight, by the way.
You sure? Yeah, I mean, I got a new haircut, but it looks alright.
Hey, guys. Does this make me look fat?
No, you look great. You look good. Yeah, Kyle.
Thanks. I was really...
Sports! Yeah!
Ever wanted to be behind the mic and have the world listening to your show on campus? Well, it's just as simple as joining WPPJ, Point Park's student-run radio station, located on the 2nd floor of Lawrence Hall, right next to the dining services. Listeners can tune in using Point Park's website or through the TuneIn app by searching WPPJ. WPPJ welcomes any new DJs that want to get involved, so be heard. Do you have what it takes?
Well, no one showed up to the show tonight. Follow my lead. In 3, 2, take 2, open mics, cue talent. Good evening and welcome to UView News. I'm Josh Krupp. We begin with breaking news out of West Penn Hall. Ready, 3, take lower third. Traffic is backed up in the West Penn elevator line after elevator 1 broke down on the 7th floor. Lose lower third. Maintenance advises students to take the stairs to avoid delays. Ready, 2, take 2. In other news, no, you know what? I didn't sign up for this. We need crew. Join UView. Take alien hand transition.
A coffee shop in Allentown started controversy after unveiling the famous political faces that on their customer loyalty punch cards. Casey Houlihan has the story. Casey?
Yes, Tanasia, Black Forge Coffee has featured conservative figures as the punches on their loyalty cards for over a year and a half. But when it added Donald Trump and Senator Ted Cruz to the lineup, controversy started to brew. The cafe owners reported they have received threatening phone calls and online comments, with many saying it was a direct threat to Mr. Trump's life. But Black Forge says they are simply using their First Amendment right and are not advocating violence. City Council President Bruce Krause delivered a proclamation from the city supporting Black Forge Coffee, who say they plan to continue printing the controversial cards.
Well, Amanda, it's been beautiful outside, but as you can see today, it's April showers, so hopefully the next forecast is going to bring some flowers.
We'll see. Veronica, are there going to be any more showers?
Unfortunately, guys, there is going to be some showers for opening day. So if you guys are heading out to the Pirate game tomorrow, beware that you may have some snowflakes and some rain in the forecast. But let's start with Thursday. So we have a high of 55, low of 37, 90% precipitation. Not too bad. Pretty spring-like weather there. So Thursday's looking okay. But once we move into Friday, we're looking at those lower temperatures, which is going to bring about those snowflakes. It's going to be a mixture possibly. So if you are heading to the game, make sure to bring a plethora of jackets and umbrellas and hats, maybe some scarves. You never know what you're going to get. Moving into Saturday, we're getting warmer temperatures and more spring-like weather ahead. So about high 56, a low of 35 with only 10% precipitation. And Sunday is going to be a gorgeous day, high of 69, low of 48 with a precipitation of only 10%. So we're getting there, guys. But if you are heading to that Pirate game, good luck. Back to you guys at the desk.
Well, thanks, Veronica. After being denied last year by Chris Jenkins and the Villanova Wildcats, the North Carolina Tar Heels are the 2017 national champions, defeating the Gonzaga Bulldogs 71-65. The game was close, but both teams' play can be described as sloppy and foul-heavy. Gonzaga and UNC combined to shoot almost 34% from the field, committed 44 fouls, and missed 20 free throws. The game was sealed with a block by Kennedy Meeks on a Nigel Williams-Goss shot, and Justin Jackson scored on the resulting fast break. This is North Carolina's 6th men's basketball national championship. Cowboys quarterback Tony Romo has announced his retirement. Over a decade after being undrafted in the 2003 NFL Draft and serving 2 years as a backup and a starting job in 2006. He accumulated a career total of 34,000 passing yards, over that actually, completing 65.3% of his passes, a 97.1 passer rating for fall time, and threw 248 touchdowns. Romo had only played 5 games after the past 2 seasons with injuries to his back and shoulder. He also announced that he took a commentary job with CBS Sports and will call games alongside Jim Nantz. He said he was 99% retired, but he also said, quote, "I don't envision coming out. Absolutely not. I'm sure I will get calls from other teams, but there is no part of me that wants to play," end quote. The Pittsburgh Penguins beat the Columbus Blue Jackets 4-1 on their final home game of the season. The victory inches them closer towards securing home ice in the first round against the Columbus Blue Jackets. The Pens are in second place in the Metropolitan Division with a 3-point lead over Columbus. Both teams have 3 games remaining in their season. Brian Dumoulin ended a 150-game goal drought with Patrick Hornquist, Carter Rowney, and Jake Guentzel scoring as well. The Penguins' next opponent is the New Jersey Devils, the first of their final road games of the season. The Pittsburgh boxing scene is experiencing rapid growth, and fighters are coming from all over the world to become future world champions. And I was there to find out about 2 men coming a long way from home to start their pro careers. The Congreb Boxing Club has hosted many amateur and professional boxers over the years. But 2 new boxers from the Ukraine might be the future of boxing in Pittsburgh. Tucked between a parking garage, you'll see Lubomir Pinchuk and Oleg Dovul from Lviv, Ukraine. They arrived in town last month and are training for their first professional fights on March 31st. Their trainer, Michael McSorley, talks about the buzz they've created around the city's boxing community.
It's really exciting working with them, and the whole Pittsburgh community, particularly the boxing community, has really embraced them, and everybody likes to see different styles.
Oleg has been training since the age of 10 and competing in his first amateur fight after 1 month of training. He has competed in 325 amateur bouts, represented his home country internationally, and is a 5-time Ukrainian national champion. His nickname is the Ukraine Pit Bull.
His style will say it all. He is very aggressive, high speed, and he wears guys down.
Lubomir also had his first bout at the age of 10 and has competed in 250 amateur bouts, 50 of those as a member of the Ukrainian national team. Like Oleg, he has competed in prestigious tournaments all over the world. He is a 2-time Ukrainian national champion. His nickname is the Demolition Man.
Lubomir's style is a little bit different. I'd say he's more of a high volume, counter-punching pressure fighter.
Despite only being in town for a few weeks, Lubomir and Oleg love living in Pittsburgh and hope to continue their training here for the rest of their careers.
I want to stay. I want to start my pro career and stay in Pittsburgh for all my life.
Very like Pittsburgh, like people, very good city.
Oleg and Lubomir will be making their pro debuts soon. They have all the tools to be fan favorites in Pittsburgh and future world champions. For Point News, I'm Ty Polk. And they hit hard. Well, that's all for sports. Back to you and Tanasia and Amanda at the news desk.
That does it for this week's Point News. Be sure to join us next Thursday live at 2 p.m.
Have a great week, everybody.